Hi everybody and welcome to the Mental Toughness and Body Show. My name is Rob Evans and I'm your weight loss coach, health strategist and internationally published author, helping take your life, your business, your health, fitness, mindset and body from where you are right now to being absolutely unstoppable. And today I want to ask you the question, are we there yet? Because what I've been seeing since probably January, so the last 3 months, in our country here, as we've come out of COVID in my home state here of Melbourne, Australia. So just if this is the first time you're listening and you're not sure what's been going on this side of the world, then over the last 12 months up to March, we'd been shut down for almost 8 months due to COVID. Now, we've also done very well in keeping COVID out of the state, and so people have been getting back to their freedoms, and my business is absolutely booming because so many people are now becoming a little bit more focused on their health and wellness. And so I've never had more clients than I've ever had before, and things are going great from that perspective. But I'm also seeing another trend in people in that they are falling off the wagon, or they're failing to adequately look after themselves in terms of stay focused on their health and fitness. And this has been brought about by a number of factors. I think one, that being locked down for so long and now getting back some freedoms, people are feeling like, well, they're dining out a lot more, they're getting more freedom to do a little bit of travel and go away and socialise and do all that kind of stuff. So people's priorities have kind of shifted a little bit. And because of, it seems strange, but the weather in Melbourne here is very up and down. We have distinct seasons, 4 very distinct seasons, but often we can have those all in 1 week, and our weather can be all over the place sometimes. And because we had a fairly mild summer, that has now led into our autumn, and now we're just on the back of Easter, we're in school holidays right now. People are in this rut of, well, I need to get back into something, I will get back into something, but now more and more of the year is going by. So some were starting last year, some are starting, January/Feb. Now we're into April, and as we get to next week, it's mid-April, and then we're into May, and there's not a lot of people that are looking to get into their exercise in May, June, July, as we go into to our winter here, which can be quite cold. There's a lot of illness around as well, which if you didn't know any better, you would say, oh, that must be COVID, but it's just cold or flus. But the COVID testing stations are really overloaded because anyone that's getting a slight sniffle, they say you've got to go and get tested. But it's just colds. And the kids are back at school, so there's lots of colds, flus, gastro, all of those kinds of things. So there's a lot of people out there that aren't well because the last 12 months people have immune systems are down because they haven't been out and about seeing people. So now this flu season is going to be quite potent, I think. So we've got this whole concoction of people coming out of COVID lockdown, wanting to socialise, getting back some normality in their life. Probably now, I'm going to say the term over-socialising because they're trying to catch up, which is also resulting in maybe poorer food choices, bigger volumes of foods, more alcohol, less activity, doing a whole range of different things that in the short term are okay, but when people continue to do them, that they start to feel that through their body. And I'm seeing that through the conversations I'm having with clients and new clients about what they did during COVID, and how they didn't come out of COVID very well. So they're now trying to rectify that. So when I ask the question, are we there yet? What I'm asking you is, are you ready now? Are you out of this rut that you perhaps have been in as well? Now, wherever you're listening to this around the world, I mean, it's tragic. I saw on the news today that Italy is really struggling with COVID. There's a bunch of European countries that are struggling with it. I mean, the vaccine rollout here is going very slowly, but we're not in an urgent position like some other countries. And it's going to be some time. The UK is just opening up again on Monday. I think they've been locked down for, I don't even know how long, but maybe it's 8 to 12 weeks for them as well, which has been really tough. Really tough, because I know what it's been like for us, being shut down for almost 8 months. So really tough conditions for a lot of people, and maybe what we're experiencing here, it's about to hit overseas as well. They said the gyms are going to open up in the UK again from Monday. Oh, well, so yeah, that must be today, because they're a day behind. So opening up today there, and people are going to be maybe a little bit frightened to get back out and do everything that they did before. And then once they get a little bit of confidence, they get right back out there again, but the focus changes. Even just simple things like going to sit in the park is something that people have taken for granted. Seeing people face to face is something that people take for granted. So people's priorities are just shifted. So what I'm seeing here, now that we're like a little bit more progressed than some other countries there, and I know that some haven't really even shut down, like in the US, they've had some restrictions, but it's been weird, and they've had a presidential change, and now there's tighter restrictions and masks and everything. But here we're probably a little bit more advanced, because we've been able to, we're just so isolated, we're an island so far away from everybody, and all the borders are shut. So it makes it a little bit easier to control what's going on. But people now, as we're heading down into that winter period, people tend to go into that hibernated state and worrying about their health and fitness on the other side of winter. So, well, I'm going to be covered up. I need to eat hot food during winter. I just can't eat a salad or eat these things during winter. It's like, well, that's fine. I like eating a salad during winter, but I only have like one a day. The rest of the time I'm eating hot food, or something similar. I have smoothies or something like that. It's about me attaching what it is that I want to a greater cause, and knowing that, well, I've got to love my food, so I find foods that I like that are still going to serve me in a way that helps me continue to work towards my goals and support my immune system and overall health and fitness. It's just that most people don't have the knowledge. They don't. They think that they have to eat a certain way because they can't think of doing it another way that's still healthy. Yeah, of course, you don't have to eat salads to be healthy. In fact, I know a lot of people that just eat salad and are very unhealthy, because they're not getting all the nutrients that they need from the salad. So there are many different ways to do it, which is why you need to go to the mentaltoughnessandbodyshow.com and opt in for a free consult with me if you have any questions or confusion around how it is that you transform your health and fitness, because I can answer those questions for you. And it's a free consult, so there's no charge. You just need to engage. Let's connect. So again, where are you? Are we there yet? Are you there yet? Are you ready to start? Are you ready to get moving? Are you ready to really get moving and get this 2021 year absolutely firing in the direction that you want for your health and fitness? Because mine is all laid out for this year. And I effectively had January I was still working out, but I was building the momentum for my goals for the coming year to start on 1 February. I think I actually started on the 2nd of February because the 1st of February wasn't a workout day. But yeah, to start at the start of February. And I've mapped out my whole year. I know exactly what it is that I'm going to achieve. But until I determined exactly what it is that I wanted this year, because I was so focused last year, I didn't really know how I was going to become as focused this year as I was last year. And in fact, I think I'm more focused this year than last year. It all comes down to finding that really big shiny object that you want to be able to achieve this year. Now, I don't want you to put it off till later in the year. And if you're on the other side of the world, I mean, we're heading into winter, you'll be heading into summer, but I don't want you to delay. There is no reason why you can't start this process now. You've got to make 2021 your best year yet. We've had so many challenges over the last 12 months, and they'll continue for another 12 months and beyond. This is your opportunity to create the best version of you, to create an unbelievable version of you. transform yourself completely across all areas of your life, but particularly your health and fitness. Build your immunity, craft out the body that you want. If you've always wanted a six-pack, create that six-pack, work hard for it, create the image of what it is that you want. If you want a bigger chest, then do that. Ladies, if you want to shrink the thighs, shrink the waist, and build your butt, whatever it is that you want to do, if you want those things, then now is the time to be dreaming big. And don't just say, oh, well, because I'm this age or I'm this busy or whatever, I can't do that. They're just all limiting beliefs. You don't know what you don't know, which is why you need to connect with me for your free consult so that we can demystify this all for you. Just about everybody that comes to see me says, oh, well, this is what I want to achieve. And when I push them and say, well, tell me what the dream is. The dream is always a much brighter, rosier picture. I say, so why didn't you say that first? Oh, well, I'm too old now. I don't think I can do that now. I've had kids. It's all just stuff in your head. You can have whatever it is that you want. You've just got to name it, you've got to claim it, create a vision for yourself, and get coaching to get you there, because that's your fastest path to success. So are we there yet? Are we in that place where you're ready to start? So I'm seeing way too many people that seem to be just delaying. And I can see that as we progress over the coming weeks and months, that they're just going to push it out to the end of the year. And I'm sure that we're going to be locked down again here in my state, maybe once or twice more this year. Why? Because as soon as they open up the borders, we're going to get this, hyper aggressive UK strain or African strain or wherever the strain's coming from, or new strains that are more contagious, and it's going to get out in the community somehow. And they're going to have to shut us down again. Whether it was our last one was for 5 days, who knows? My feeling is it's a matter of time, not a matter of if it happens. But you can still be just as focused. You can still be just as driven. Don't plan your life around what if this happens. Plan your life around making it happen. Just do it. Just get out there and do it, because you're worth it. And your health and fitness should be your number one priority. And I say this to you all right now, and I know that there'll be many people that perhaps don't agree with me, but unless, do this little exercise for me in your head, or write it down. You've got your work, you've got your work/business/job, you've got your family, you've got your health and fitness, you've got your friends, you've got your spiritual aspects of your life, you've got your wealth. Out of all those things, what do you put as your number one? Right now, bang. You should be able to give me the answer right now, as soon as I click my fingers. Now, if you did not put your health and fitness as number one, there's a problem. And I guarantee you, you won't be reaching your full potential. And I could almost guarantee that you probably don't have the health and fitness and body that you really want right now, if you're completely honest with yourself. Don't just get angry with me. Be completely honest with yourself. Now, I know a lot of people there will put their family first, work, health and fitness. Some people put their spiritual side as number one. I would just suggest to you that when the plane is going down and the oxygen masks are popping out, they don't say, put the mask on your work first, put the mask on your spiritual aspect or your friends first, or anything like that. They say put it on yourself first before anybody else. Why? Because if you're not right, if you're dead, you can't help anyone else. So you always do yourself first. That's why your health and fitness should be your number one. And when your headspace is in that place, that's when you can move mountains. That's when you can start to focus and achieve what it is that you want for your health and fitness and body. The challenge is you don't know what you don't know. And if you don't have the energy and focus right now that you could have, if you did have a better level of health and fitness, if you could get a slight insight into what that feels like and looks like, then maybe you'd start to make some different decisions. Maybe having an extra 10%, 15%, 20%, 50%, 100% more self-confidence in the way that you look, because you feel fantastic, because you're just vibrating with all this energy and health, then maybe you put your health and fitness as a number one priority. Trust me, this all comes from experience and working with thousands of people. So go to the Mental Toughness and Body Show, opt in for that free consultation. Let's get you moving. Let's get you in the shape of your life and the health of your life. Are we there yet? Yes, we are. Do it now.